What's up YouTube, Demi here with another loot results video. I did 516 tier 16 Elder Burials. Here's the map pool that we started with, but I just want to show you how I rolled the maps just so it clears up any confusion. So you find white maps, buy white maps, whatever, they're an alchemy orb basically. Alch them all, quality of them to 20, alch them all. The rolls don't matter because the method we're using to tier 16 them is actually through Zana. So we don't need to worry about that, but you grab some sextants. You can sextant block once here, because that doesn't touch burial chambers, right? And then you just use sextants on the ones that are touching that, because they're blocking. And then now this is being blocked, this is being blocked, right? And then you just re-roll these until they all have pack size, or something else useful. Additional lightning mobs, sure. Additional physical mobs, sure. Additional abysses, sure. Abysses and breaches are both good. Additional fire, cold, lightning, whatever, physical, chaos, those are all good. Monsters that heal is good, any of that stuff is good, right? And then you would just run these three maps, and you would just put in with Elder tier 16 rather. It costs 15 chaos a map, which adds up to be quite a bit. That's the main cost of doing this method, but it gives you a tier 16 map with very little investment. But yeah, I just want to see if this was profitable. I should also say that Zana gives you random mods and their chance to be corrupted, so you can get Ellie Reflect, you can get Cannot Leech. I hit like 5 or 6 Ellie Reflect maps out of the 500, and I think 3 Cannot Leech maps. My windripper build that I use for this, which links in the description for that, and my loot filter and all the other stuff, doesn't care what the map mods are, as long as it's not Reflect plus Cannot Leech, I'm fine. I never hit the combination of both, so it was just basically just alch and go and throw it into the map device. And let's get into loot results. Here's a clip compilation of everything we got. Let's ban and start over. Just make sure you clear off all the storage ults first. Ooh, what was that? I got no natural instinct. Oof. I see it being most popular when leagues start to die down. So like right now in Delve League. Hey, an Exile. Not that long. Wait, what? Fucking Skyforce. Another Exalt. What? There's Shavs. Another Exalt. Another one. Get rings with movement speed. Ah, damn it. It happened. I don't want it. Don't ruin my perfect record, dude. I thought about doing like once a week we do like maps together with the stream. That might be fun. Ooh. Nice. I knew it! You give it one quality, you get +1 gems. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit. Everything's fine. Look at my health. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. It's under control. Damn it! Fucking ruined my ratio. God. Yeah, it should help you, thanks. You'll understand a little bit better. God damn it. Alright, I got 3 doctors today. Yeah. Oh, wait, is that 2 socket? Hey, we did it. Now that you've seen all the really cool drops and some of the corruptions and whatnot, let's go ahead and get into what we actually got out of this. It took me probably about an hour to organize all this stuff, but it's quite a bit. So here's our maps we got. I only tracked maps that are T15 or above here. Anything below that I didn't bother keeping track of, but they would add more value to the overall total of this. Just didn't want to do it. Here's our currency drops. Quite a bit of jewelers. 6 sockets tend to be a lot of the profit you get out of maps, as you can see. Exalts, some of the doctor cards, you know. I collected every abyssal jewel that we got because these are all I-83 or higher. Since they dropped out of a tier 16 map, you do get some I-84s from the abyssal depths. If you click the hordes in there, you can get these as well. But these add quite a bit of value to the drops overall too, since they're easy to sell as is, just as a base, or you can sell them, or you can craft them and sell them for even more. And then of course all of our other drops that we got that are probably not going to be tracked in this, but they're just kind of cool to look at. This is probably the most valuable of all of them. And of course, Skyforce. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So, what did I actually track? Well, here's the cost of what we spent. Bought 500 maps. They're just random maps, white maps mostly. 172C there. Took 1,882 chisels to 20 quality, all of them for 2-to-1C. There's no 900 chaos costs. The alchemy orbs 3-to-1C. T15ing all of them with Zana costs 7,740 chaos. That's the main cost of this. And then right after that is sextanting every map. I kept track of this by having a stack of 3K right here. I only use them out of this tab, and I would dump the rest into this tab. Never use the ones out of these tabs. So I used 1,380 total sextants at 2-to-1C, which is this price, obviously. And then total cost of all that stuff was 11,785 chaos or 103 exalts. That's the investment that I made into this. It took an average about 2 minutes per map. The fastest map I did was minute 20, I think, that I tracked. I tracked for like a couple hours. The slowest was about 3.5, 4 minutes, because if you get like 2 breaches, 2 abysses, and a depths, and maybe a Zana mission on top, it can extend it pretty far along. But average round was about 2 minutes, and then total time spent in everything was about 30 hours. So that's the number we'll be using to compare like profit per hour later on. That includes like time spent in between maps, time spent not mapping, just talking, time spent rolling sextants, all that stuff, and rolling all the maps to start out with. But yeah, we did 20 quality maps. They had to be rare for the Zana mod to work. That gave you random mods, as I mentioned earlier. You can't control these mods, so it's kind of hard to really judge the quantity of these maps, which is nice. It's just totally random. It's like if you alchem goad, basically. Use 4 sextants total, all of which had to have pack size mods. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 all affecting burial chambers. I had 158 out of 159 atlas completion. So that means I had all my elder maps completed. All my T16s completed. I also had elder underground seas, and for T15s, I took off all of my other T15 shape maps except for Belfry, because that one's like the most popular T15 shape map to run. So I took off Siege and Bog and all the other crap because they just aren't as good. I did every breach, every abyss, every Zana mission, and I ran these with 189 and 190 quant on my MF windripper character, fastest lemon. I have 120 quant just straight up, and then I have 145, 45 additional from this, puts us at 165, and then I get 25 from a legacy windripper, puts us at 190. Before I got too far into this, I was missing like one of these rings, I think. Or no, I was missing the +1 gems chest, so this was only 44% quantity. But yeah, all of my gears, 20% quant. All of my like jewelry slots, my boots, my gloves, my helm, everything. Most of these are my mirror thread if you want to mirror these helms. This helm, sorry, this has been mirrored like 30 or 40 times. This is mirrored twice. This is mirrored like 10 times. This is mirrored like 6 times. This will not get mirrored because it's not that good, but this has been mirrored I think 6 times as well. So yeah, this ring's better. You just mirror 2 of those, whatever. Okay, anyways, enough about the character. Let's get into the other piles of stuff. So, here's the loot we got. Out of all of the maps, we got 71 Hydra, 57 Minotaur, 62 Phoenix, 59 Chimera, 56 Elder Underground Seas, 120 assorted T15s. They're all the same price, so I didn't bother separating those. That gives us 9,385 chaos total from just map drops. Not including tier 14, 13, 12, whatever, but it looks like a bell curve, basically. T16 is the most common, like this top of the curve, and then it just kind of drops down to like tier 3 maps, tier 1 maps, whatever. We got mostly T16 maps, put it that way. Here's the bulk currency stuff, which is in here. Just looks really impressive. 5,292 jewelers, 334 alks, 312 chaos, 772 fusings, 578 chisels, 299 scours, 140 regrets, 134 vols, 47 regals, 47 GCPs, 110 red sextants, 91 yellow, 110 white. So from bulk currency, we got 3,528 chaos from bulk currency, which brings us up to 12,913 total, which is already more than what we put into the maps, right? So we're already in the profit just from map drops and currency drops, right? Everything else after this is pure profit. So we go to the Abyssal Jewels. We got 54 Searching, 49 Murderous, 65 Hypnotic, 69 Ghastly, which totaled out to be 2,770 Chaos. If you sold them as bases, if you crafted these, you could make immensely more currency than that. So that's cool. So that means we're at a total of 15,683 total chaos, like profit, or returned, I guess. So we're at 4,000 chaos-ish profit. And then I got to the high variance drops, which I didn't want to include in the main drops because these might be like, you know, not super reliable when it comes to how often you get these. My sample size is not big enough to reliably say how many headhunter cards you would get. I got all 3 of these within 60 maps day 3. None of them, I think I did about 350 to 400 maps without a single doctor drop, and then my last 100 I got all 3. So I tried to avoid using those just to prove a point. You get profit without those, right? But with those added to the pile, it's about 3,237 total from that. Each doctor is about 5.5x. Brings us up to 18,920 C total. And then on these other drops, which are just stupid, and probably shouldn't have happened, but Unnatural Instinct is about 26 to 30x in standard. There's very few of them. Skyforce is about, I think it was 9x. 2 Poet's Pens, a Shav, Shard of the Lightless, Light Poachers, 2 Sockets, Max Life Corruption, Tomb Fists, Warcry Gems, Bubonics. What else do we get? A Wise Oak, which I guess I should probably identify. It is a pretty low roll. What else we get? +1 Socketed Gems and Pulses, which I checked. For some reason, even like non-linked ones are like 10x. So that's kind of cool. Got a one-off Perfect Quant Gold Worm, I always say that. Skill Effect Duration, Brandis Blazons, Lionized Falls, which I should probably vault, I don't know. Bunch of Empowers. I've decided on just valuing these as if they were uncorrupted. So those are about 65 C per, I think, something like that. AoE Corruption, Combat Focus. Minion Damage, Careful Planning was pretty cool. Indoor Careful Planning and extra Faces Extra Cold Rearguard. Just kind of added all that together, but I'm actually going to vault these to see if we can get something else out of it, because each one of these I think that hits 4 is worth about 4x, which may have been a mistake. Yeah, so that was a mistake. These are now worthless, but that's okay. It's fun to do the test. But anyways, I just really wanted to do this test as a way to prove a point. You don't need to rely on doctors when running burial chambers, and I wanted to see if running tier 16 maps through Zana was profitable due to the map returns, which it is for sure. If this was closer to the beginning of a league, you could make way more currency out of this. We don't know what mod Xana's going to have in Betrayal League, but if she has this mod again, if you rush Zana to level 8 and get that Elder mod, you can just spam it on any white maps you get, and you can sell red maps for way, way, way higher at the beginning of a league than you can right now in the end of a league. So hopefully you guys learned something from this. I don't know if I'm going to do this again. It was kind of painful. I'm going to stop running, what are these? Stop running burial chambers. I don't like this map layout. I don't like the map. I don't like relying on doctors. I don't like seeing doctors drop in the first place. It feels too cookie cutter. So I'll be going back to Elder Underground Sea, because I just prefer that map, and I already have 2 really good Shaper Stronghold placements. I just need to move my blob back over here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And of course, if you want to support me in what I do, I have new merch out. It's in the description of this video. It's just teespring.com/store/demi-store. And of course, if you want to see me live, come follow me on twitch.tv/demi. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. That'll be Demi out.